our show, by the way, when it first came out. I just mentioned at the end of one of our episodes. So I thought it was really funny. At the end of at the tip of her pole, she ended up falling off and landed face first on the stage below. And the blonde chick who was stripping next on the ground, where she landed just about a foot beside her, doesn't even bat an eye. I mean, just didn't even care that this chick just hit the fucking ground at 150 miles an hour. So she lands on the ground, breaks her jaw as she does it, but she continues. All she does is just pops her ass up in the air on her knees and just starts twerking away. Well done for continuing to do the job even when you get injured. That's always nice to see. So she fractured her jaw in 2 places, broke a number of teeth, and sprained her ankle, all during the fall, and just got to do her job again. She was interviewed with TMZ, and she has her eyes set on a new profession. She wants to be a food critic, and it's a very non-fascinating interview.
Now, a couple of questions. First of all,
Certainly.
With a broken jaw, do you think food critic is the next best thing? Maybe you should. You're going to be eating out of a straw for the next few months.
She added the fact that she's
not the best.
She's also a self-proclaimed chicken wing connoisseur, so that would also be even more difficult with a wired shut mouth.
And I just gotta ask, why the fuck do you need a 15-foot stripper pole? Why do you have to be 15? Like, is it cooler if you're spinning higher up on a pole? I don't think anybody gives a shit.
I'm surprised you had to ask. It's because it's Texas, and everything is bigger in Texas.
Yeah, I don't.
Where the average place is going to have an 8-foot pole, they got to go 15 because Texas.
I don't think that you need a 15-foot stripper pole. I think like 8 feet is probably fine.
Yep.
I've never been like, wow, that chick is naked and spinning on that pole. That's cool, but it kind of sucks that she's only 6 feet in the air.
This would be so much more exciting if she was so far up I needed binoculars.
She better get the jaw-breaking heights or this wasn't worth the cover charge. I can't see me ever saying that. I'm a big supporter of take your clothes off to the music. I'm good with that. I don't need the pole. I don't need the shower. I don't need you don't need to insert anything anywhere and shoot it across the room. You can just take your clothes off to the music and get on with your day. That's fine.
This is where this has gotten hilariously out of control. She did an appearance on the Wendy Williams show.
Oh, of course.
Of course. And Wendy Williams gave her a $10,000 college scholarship check.
Money well spent, I see.
That's right. And she thinks that this is sparking a conversation that needs to be had in regards to the dangers exotic dancers face while on the job.
I think of all the dangers exotic dancers face, that's the one that crosses their mind the absolute very least. No one thinks a broken jaw from a 15-foot pole vault that's not top of their list. There's so much worse they have to worry about.
Not only that, but on her Instagram, she posted a picture of herself holding this giant check, and I'll read you the thing she said because it's just...
Did she insert the giant check anywhere and then fire it across the room?
No, that would have been way better, though. She goes, "Thank you so much at Wendy's show for inviting me onto your show and allowing me to share a part of me with your audience and many other people all around the world. Thank you so much for my scholarship. I can't even put two thoughts and emotions into words.
Of course you can't.
I know. Being a guest on your show was such a delightful and fun experience. Okay, you ready for this? I will never forget it. God is so amazing.
Yeah, he sure is.
Because God had everything to do with... God's plan was to be like, you shouldn't be stripping, fall off this pole, and I'm going to make sure you get everything you want in life, because that's what God wanted.
I would be very happy if Wendy Williams fell and broke her jaw.
I wouldn't complain about that at all. So there's that.
I don't wish harm on anyone except Wendy Williams. That's not true. It would be nice if she accidentally got hurt. That's not true. It is. It's fuck it. I don't care. It
is true. Why are you calling back on this shit? It is true. He's a useless spat of fucking nothingness.
What? Who is still watching these shows? How are these shows still part of a culture of fun? Like, didn't Jerry Springer put an end to this shit once and for all? Who is still sitting around watching daytime television and giving these people a reason to live?
The same people who are ignoring their children, and instead of being parents, they're sitting around eating their bonbons and watching fucking their stories. Well, and this is the afternoon regalia.
That's because your neglected children grow up and get $10,000 stripper checks.
Yep.
It's the circle of life. The circle of daytime television life. The same kids that you ignored to watch your fucking show are the ones that grow up to be the strippers that entertain you on your show.
The circle of fucking STD is what it is.
I wonder how many people are just at home watching these shows, and like all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, honey, kids, get in here. It's your sister Becky." She done got some big chick like Ed McMahon.
Call her up. Make sure we get us a cut. And get out there stripping, you dirty bitch.
If she don't give us none of that chick, she's going to get a piece of my mind next week on Springer.
The sad thing is I don't think you're far off at all on any of this.
I got Jerry on speed dial, goddammit. Y'all want to go back there?
Jerry calls me when he needs guests, so I'm expecting to call Jerry next week.
Go put on your fancy clothes. Dr. Phil's coming over to make us right. Fucking
that. I actually watched part of a Dr. Phil episode today.
I am quite a big fan of Dr. Phil because Dr. Phil is a big fucking fraud and he openly admits it everywhere but the Dr. Phil show.
Yeah.
You can listen to Dr. Phil. There's a great interview on Joe Rogan's podcast with Dr. Phil.
Where
Dr. Phil talks at length about his show and what he contributes to America.
I'm sure it's a lot.
My respect for that man grows more and more the more I hear him, because he knows what he does.
But you know what's funny is that there's I follow most of the guys from the Jackass crew on like Instagram or Facebook, whatever. Just interested to see what they're up to nowadays, and for the most part, not a whole lot for most of them. But Bam Margera, former professional skateboarder, ended up going.
Is he still married to that chick?
They have to narrow that down. He's been with a few. He's with this chick, Nikki, now, who's extremely hot. But
I don't know, the one he had the TV show with.
No.
The one where he was getting married to the chick?
No, he's with another chick, and
she was crazy hot.
Yeah, I think it's a different chick.
That dude gets hot chicks.
No, that he definitely does. But Bam, after struggling with alcohol and drug addiction for a long time, went sober. Now he does all this publicly, so he posts everything on Instagram, and when he does do these things, um, uh, he ended up. So he checks himself into rehab, then he checks himself out. Um, Once he gets out, and he's like basically saying, I don't need this. I've been through this before, and I don't need their help anymore because I already know what to do. Pretty much just goes right back into it again. Gets so far gone that he ends up going completely fucking crazy and starts literally starts coming up with like a new language. When like junkies get really fucked up and they start getting overtly creative and they think they've discovered the newest, greatest thing for the world, and it's just dumb. That's what he did. And it got so crazy that he ended up becoming like a raving lunatic, and his videos were getting absolutely brutal to watch. With everybody outpouring, all of his fans and family and everybody else was outpouring him, saying basically, you need to get fucking help. He reached out for help, and he publicly reached out for Dr. Phil. And he said, I will not go anywhere. I will not speak to anybody. Only Dr. Phil can save me. So Dr. Phil got him and put him on the show. And he seems to be doing better. I don't know what to say, but some people just need to be told, stop acting like an asshole, and they'll only hear it from certain people.
Well, Dr. Phil's good at that, and, whatever.
Yeah.
That's cool. Whoever can help you. I think I can't see any of those guys cleaning up. Half of them are dead now anyway.
Only one.
Oh, right. Isn't Steve-O dead too?
No, Steve-O is actually long sober, doing very well. He's married.
I thought he died too.
No, Steve-O's actually doing very well for himself right now.
And Wee Man, isn't Wee Man dead?
Wee Man's still alive. He lives out of a van doing skate videos. By choice, not because he was homeless. He just wanted to travel across the country and just go skate park to skate park and meet people and just have a good time.
Yeah, that's what I'd say too.
He's got a hot girlfriend too that he's with. Preston Lacey, the fat one, he's still alive. Johnny Knoxville's still alive. Everybody else is still alive. It's just Brian Dunn's the only one who died.
Knoxville should be.
Yeah, but he's still alive and kicking. I don't know what he's doing professionally, but he basically just I know that basically he just posts like funny videos on social media. That's all he does. So nothing's changed with him.
Huh.
So yeah. So only one of them's actually dead.
Well.
So Gina Sky, congratulations from the bounce back stripper to possibly becoming a food critic, because we already know you like to jam things down your fucking throat. So congratulations for making a career to that. Good luck.
That's something. Good on you, Gina Sky. Whatever. Good for Wendy Williams for promoting this stuff.
Just because I love America so much. Eric and I have talked with this. Eric does not like this restaurant. I personally love it. But Wendy's.
I fucking hate it.
I know you do, and I personally love it. But a bizarre video from Michigan shows a Michigan man appearing to bathe inside of a kitchen sink at a Wendy's restaurant.
That is exactly what explain what their food tastes like to me.
The video shows a serviceman submerged in soapy water inside the fast food restaurant's industrial sink, which is normally used to clean kitchen items. And there's all you hear is a uniformed employee seen on camera saying, "Wash yourself," to the smiling man. "It feels like a hot tub. I'm enjoying life," the man says later. So yeah, Wendy's is looking